as I always said, I'm a box office girl. For me, happiness and success is only about numbers.
ऐसा नहीं है कि नेक्स्ट टाइम जब मैं उठूंगा तो ये बैटल नहीं लड़ूंगा, ये कहानी मैं फिर से वैसे ही बनाना चाहूंगा with whatever अनुराग wanted in it.
आप एक सेंटेंस बिना एक अंग्रेजी का वो शब्द लिए या इंग्लिश या उसको तोड़ मड़ोड़ के आप जो एक नई भाषा बनाते हैं, लिंगो जिसको कहते हैं, अब लिंगो बदल गया है.
अनुराग से एनीथिंग अरे यार इतना सब अटेंशन मिल रहा है, मैं क्या करूं यार.
The critical acclaim for Manmarziyaan must have been very heartening. It has been just called, I think you've got all sorts of epithets for your performance, but still the box office you would have wanted more, because you told me that 100 crores
I want 100 crores for every film of mine, of course. But you know, honestly, it was not like I think that you want 100 crores, but everybody knows कि इस film की कितनी limit है. इसकी 100 हो सकती है, इसकी नहीं हो सकती है. But yes, having said that, of course I expected or I wanted Manmarziyaan to make more than what it made. Though, you know, with the love that I've gotten, that is so overwhelming that it's almost making me feel less bad about the fact that it didn't touch the numbers that I thought it might. But yes, as I always said, I'm a box office girl. For me, happiness and success is only about numbers. So yes, I will always have this whole thing that, okay, you know, I could have done a little better, because you know, one thing is when you know and you hear from people कि ठीक थी, अच्छी नहीं थी, it's okay, then you understand, you know, you've gone wrong somewhere. But here with this film, we were all very confused, like the response from public or the critics or whoever's, like there were beautiful articles and messages coming all our way without even asking for it, and then you see that probably it's not translating exactly in the same way in numbers, which made us feel very confused that okay, this is weird, how do we interpret it? Is it good or not good? But definitely, I honestly believe that something must have gone wrong somewhere, that it didn't really reach the numbers, because eventually it's the audience who decides if the film is a good film or not.
If you have to give quirky gifts to the following celebrities, what will you gift them? Okay. If you have to gift something to Abhishek Bachchan,
I will take away the filter.
Take away the filter. So
because he's got a really good sense of humor, and he sometimes filters it consciously. And if it gets unleashed, it will be like hysterical.
No, I think we've just seen that. Like, I'm
so
looking forward to that video now. Seriously, quirky gift to Ranveer Singh if you have to give something to him.
Filter.
My commitment as a screenwriter, I feel, is limited to the character that I've created.
अच्छा, you feel that?
I feel कि अगर supposing जैसे रूमी, अब रूमी अगर 10 साल पहले मैंने लिखी होती तो रूमी का पंजाबी या विकी की जो लैंग्वेज है ये बहुत अलग होती. इसमें अभी आपके कितने इन्फ्लुएंसेस हैं, मतलब इंग्लिश वर्ड्स, इंग्लिश, बिकॉज ये इन्फ्लुएंसेस आज की जनरेशन में हैं. तो आप एक सेंटेंस बिना एक अंग्रेजी का वो शब्द लिए या इंग्लिश या उसको तोड़ मड़ोड़ के आप जो एक नई भाषा बनाते हैं, लिंगो जिसको कहते हैं, अब लिंगो बदल गया है. तो अब मेरी ये रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है कि मेरा कैरेक्टर अगर इस दौर का है और उसके ये इन्फ्लुएंसेस हैं कि वो ये लिंगो फॉलो करता है, टिंडर पे है, इंटरनेट पे है, तो वो वही भाषा बोलेगा. वो उससे बाहर जाके एक बहुत साफ भाषा नहीं बोलेगा. सो एज अ स्क्रीन राइटर, you may not agree with me, but as a screenwriter, my commitment will strictly be to the character I create.
If you were a reporter, what would you ask these following celebrities? Okay, Anurag Kashyap.
So if I was a reporter, I would ask Peter or Vodka साथ में.
I have got a question.
Please do.
How does he handle his personal life?
I think he doesn't handle it.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
I'm telling you, he has the most dysfunctional relationships with anybody in his personal life, and he handles it with such ease and beauty and earnestness. I genuinely want to learn that from him. And he knows what I'm talking about, because he has scandalized me with certain dinner dates he's gone on. How does he do it?
Please continue.
How does he do it? How does he manage his personal life?
Right. He you know, the way when you read about his personal life, you feel like that Anurag Kashyap is such a sexy guy. He's like really
No. Let me tell you,
else.
women love him.
Yeah, that is
In
something.
Amritsar, there was no line outside my trailer or his trailer, or even her trailer. Oh, Anurag ji,
It's a smile, I think. It's a smile.
No, the eyes.
Eyes. Oh. Or the beard?
And what does he say?
I think it's his dark face.
No, and then what does he say? Anurag, what would Anurag say? Walking on. Anything. Huh?
अरे यार इतना सब अटेंशन मिल रहा है मैं क्या करूं यार नमस्ते
Amir या Shahrukh?
Shahrukh.
Guru या Bluff Master?
Neither.
Okay, why? Okay.
I mean, which one I prefer?
Yeah.
I don't like any of my older works. Yeah.
Okay.
I find a lot of mistakes in them. So, yeah.
Anurag Kashyap या Aanand Rai?
Anurag Kashyap.
Amit Trivedi या A.R. Rahman?
A.R. Rahman.
I just mentioned about the art part of it. I think you're someone who stands for art very deeply. But this entire controversy around Manmarziyaan recently, that certain scenes had to be removed, and Anurag got upset, and he felt that Kishore Lulla had done, but you took the responsibility that you have done it. How do you look at this entire situation that happened?
I spoke about this before also, but really I felt very sad what I did with Manmarziyaan. But I had my own reasons. मेरे लिए यार ऑडियंस बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट है. मैं आई नो कितने पेन के साथ अनुराग ने ये फिल्म बनाई है. ही वॉज सो पैशनेट अबाउट द एंटायर थिंग. और जब आपकी फिल्म एक बार बन जाती है, इवन अ स्मॉलेस्ट कट, इट हर्ट्स द डायरेक्टर, बिकॉज बहुत सोच समझ के, बहुत मेहनत से वो चीज़ की जाती है. And he was not here. But what was important for me, or it was a tough call, was this story is not about smoking. So when they asked for these cuts, one only thing that came to my mind was audience who were actually waiting to watch this film, otherwise would have been deprived of. Stand लेना चाहिए, बिल्कुल stand लेना चाहिए. अगर ये सिचुएशन वो वाली नहीं होती, when I was already there, the film was already running in the theaters, तो शायद मैं एक स्टैंड लेता. बट एट दैट पॉइंट इफ आई वुड हैव सेड कि आई एम नॉट गोइंग फॉर दीज कट्स, definitely I would have lost that week of my audience watching that film, and I would have been in a futile exercise otherwise. If you see कि ये कहानी जिस चीज़ के बारे में है वो तो मैं ऑडियंस तक पहुंचा दूं, फिर ये बैटल मैं नेक्स्ट टाइम, ऐसा नहीं है कि नेक्स्ट टाइम जब मैं उठूंगा तो ये बैटल नहीं लड़ूंगा. ये कहानी मैं फिर से वैसे ही बनाना चाहूँगा with whatever Anurag wanted in it. Now and this time I will take care. अगली बार ये वाले सीन्स फिर से होंगे in some other form, और उस वक्त मैं अनुराग के साथ खड़े होके ये फाइट लड़ूंगा. This time I was all alone, and that was my duty to take care of the story rather than taking a stand on a issue.
What's the favorite song?
I think Rumi is a very big Shah Rukh Khan fan, like a very DDLJ space. वो बहुत like in Punjabi they say she's a very khadku ladki. She's like very this, but in there there's a she's a Raj fan. She's a Rahul fan.
Okay, so song like anything from DDLJ or like a Shah Rukh Khan song? Acha, like that. So what about you, sir?
I think she likes death metal.
That's quite a contrast. Okay,
I can picture Rumi headbanging, busting up her room.
Alright, who's our favorite actor? You say Shah Rukh Khan.
I think it will be Shah Rukh Khan.
Okay, what about you, Abhishek?
Yeah, I'd say Shah Rukh.
If you meet Bhiku Matre from Satya.
मुंबई का किंग बदल गया है.
Gaitonde.
हाँ भी गायतोंडे.
Okay.